Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I have some new tail lights to install on my Evo 10. So I'm going to be swapping out these, which I absolutely love. These are the Depo OEM style tail lights with the clear reflector at the corner there. So really like these. Didn't have any plans of changing them unless I came across a set of a certain other set of Depo lights. So without wasting any time, here's the box. This is what we've got. So a friend got these for me, so massive thanks to Brett. He got himself a set and I messaged and said, where did you track those down? And he said, yeah, a friend had some. He has another set if you want them. So obviously I was down. So what we have is the LED Depo OEM style. So I actually bought these originally, or was in talks to buy them originally. So I've already opened two of these lights to have a good look at them. Thinking they were like the smoked ones. I didn't realize there was like a clear option. So yeah, that's the LED and the reverse light. Get rid of this piece. It's this one. And then this is the other piece. So LED, the clear reflector, the same as what I have now, but you can just see these are a little bit, like I thought they were smoked. I didn't realize they came in a non-smoked version. So I did a video on a car recently on the channel, Turtle Evo 10 MR, the white one. I'll chuck a little shot up of the car so you guys can see. He has the smoked versions of these. I didn't actually know that they came in non-smoked. So I'm kind of considering getting these like wrapped with just like a smoke film to, you know, give it that look that I thought that I was getting originally. Once I found out they weren't smoked, I still wanted them anyway because they're super rare, very hard to get, especially new in box. So yeah, I mean, I know I've already made a video installing tail lights before, but didn't plan on changing them ever again, but I figured this is something a bit different, a bit special, so I'll make a video on it. So yeah, I'll quickly show you guys how to do it. But basically for the one here, if you do have your boot lining, which I haven't put it on the carbon boot, but yeah, you just remove the plugs that'll sort of sit in these spots, pull the carpet off, and you'll get to your tail light. Two plugs, which you see already undid, and then two 10mm bolts to undo. So we'll grab this and undo straight up. Oops, sorry, that's tightening. Okay, so we'll grab this 10mm, undo these two. So let's loosen those, slide them off. See those in the boot because we will be reusing. Now I did recently have my lights off, so they're kind of loose, but if not, for the first time, just get like a rubber mallet and just tap here, here and here. Don't tap the plastic plug, and you'll see it'll loosen it, and then you can just come over here and carefully grab that whole piece out. So there you go, that is, so yeah, if it's been really tight and it's been for a while, you see I've got this rubber here. It will be kind of a little bit stuck, so yeah, a good tap with the mallet will get that. So let's just put that there, grab the new one to compare. So yeah, you see I'll be getting rid of the red, replacing the red with LED, which is really cool. Otherwise they're the same. I don't know if these, I guess they're basically exactly the same other than that. So yeah, these aren't smoked or anything. And you see they've obviously both got the black internals. It's just the chrome around the lights. So yeah, otherwise the same, but yeah, just the LED replacing the red. So yeah, still may smoke them, but interestingly, I didn't realize they were exactly the same otherwise. Just the white, just so much more white, it makes them look like they're different, I guess. So that's that piece out. we'll grab this corner one out. So this one can be tricky. A lot of people damage these at the corner, getting them out, and they crack in here. So I'm going to be very careful. So what we'll do, firstly, you have the 2 screws here. I'll grab the world's smallest screwdriver to loosen these. But yeah, 2 screws there. So I'll grab these out. Okay, so with our screws out, it's loose, but what it has is, I can show you on this light, it has these little plugs here that are going to be roughly here and here. So if you just start yanking on it, that's going to get stuck in there and it's going to bend or snap. Being that these aren't just OEM lights, these are the Depo, I don't want to damage them. So what I have found is a great way to do it is to grab some sort of suction cup. I have my GoPro mount here, place it onto the corner. So you've got something to kind of grab onto. And then you're not just pulling and bending from here. Okay, so with the suction cup, I got this off safely, so like I said, didn't want to damage anything. So then you would be at this point where you have these bulbs to remove, so just twist and they will come out. There we go, so that, I'm trying to scratch my paint. Tuck these down in there for a sec, put our light aside. There we go, we compare against the new one. So same thing, very similar, just has the LED where the red section is. So now, to put this one in, we now, rather than just having, normally any other lights going from the OEM to these or anything like that, you would just basically not have bulbs in here and you would just put those 3 straight in and be done. Because these have LEDs, you need this to be plugged in. So to do that, we have this plug down in here. So I've already loosened it, and then there's a clip which I've actually also loosened because this was really tight, so I wanted to make it a bit easier to show you guys. So then that whole thing, get the lights out, will come out. So now, and that can go back into these lights and sit in the box. So now this will go exactly in. All we have to do, we don't have to put bulbs in, all we have to do is just clip that straight in to this one, which I've kind of got a little bit stuck down in here, so I'll have to fish that out and then we'll plug that straight in, pop the light back in, the 2 screws, and that one will be done. So I'll do that now. Alright, so to come through here to get that plug, might make it a bit easier. Grab the light and we just want to plug this. Oops, sorry, struggling there, holding the camera. So that one is now plugged in, lights are already connected, like all the bulbs and everything. So that now can just be plugged straight in. So if we tuck this back away, then we can slide that down and get this plugged back in. I don't know if you guys can see, sorry about the shaky camera there. Yeah, we basically want to get that in, pop the plug in, which is an awkward one-handed job, and then the same thing, so I'll do that in a second, and then just the same thing, we're going to line those 2 prongs up with the 2 holes there, which should also line us up with the 2 screws, and then press it in so that those 2 prongs go in, pop our 2 screws in, and we're done. But because I want to tidy up that plug a little bit, I will just do that off camera real quick, and then pop the screws in and show you guys the finished one. And then we'll pop the other one in as well, close the boot, and we'll see a 50-50 with the new lights and the old lights. I'll turn them on as well so we can check them out. So yeah, pick this back up in 1 second. All right, so now we've got this one we can place in. It's gonna have Ash help me so I can film. So obviously this one's super easy. You're just gonna guide it straight in, drop it down in. And then you just got the 2 bolts we undid originally. So they're just gonna go straight on there. Just get it like hand tightened for now. Got our 2 clips or plugs. There we go, and I might just give these a little tighten so it all sits flush. Don't want to go too tight to damage the carbon or anything, but that should about do it. We'll just close the boot first and get a 50-50 so you can see the new and the old. So yeah, there's the difference. So getting rid of that red, placing with the white LEDs. So if these are smoked, they'll be just basically, yeah, darker version of this, I guess, basically. But yeah, it looks really nice. So what I'll do now is I'll find my keys. Make sure I put somewhere. I am on my shelf. So I'll turn the lights on so you guys can see what they look like. So yeah, and what I am actually about to order is some brighter reverse bulbs, some LED ones. So I'll get those as well because at the moment they're exactly the same. But yeah, I've got the aircon in here at the moment, so I'll open the garage door in a bit once I've done both and get like a better shot so you guys can see from a little bit further back. But yeah, they look way nicer. Definitely doesn't change really the look of the car because they're basically the same, but just a little bit more modern with the LEDs, and no issues with these with any like throwing codes with the LEDs, which I know some lights do, which I was worried about, but after talking to a few people that run these and the smoked ones, there haven't been any issues with them, so that was also a win. And yeah, otherwise it's going to be exactly the same. So turn the car back off and we'll pop the other light in off camera, and then I might yeah, open the garage door up so you guys can get a proper look at it and we'll see the finished result. Alright, so as you can see, we have both lights in. They actually look totally different through the camera compared to like what you see in person. They look so much like, I don't know, I guess more white on the camera. Even when I took photos and stuff, you can, yeah, it doesn't really show, like they look better in person. Because even when I was buying them, the guy that I bought them off has them on his white Evo. And he sent me photos once he fitted them and I was like, oh, I don't know if that looks that good. I might need to smoke them straight away. But once we saw it in person, we're like, oh, it actually does look way better. So same thing for mine, does suit the black. So I've got the lights on, as you can see at the moment, and we just tested and put the indicators on and the reverse lights on, everything works. So I might just turn the lights off, even though it's daylight, so you're not really seeing them too much. So there they are off, and I've already put the other Depo lights into that Depo box, so keep those in good condition if I want to swap back. Yeah, there you go, something nice, quick, easy mod. The longest part was actually the road trip we had to go get these. We actually drove like 2 hours each way to go pick these up, but it was up the coast. We felt like going for a drive anyway, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, it's a nice, easy mod, something that no one really has is these lights. So yeah, different look for the Evo, and probably next time you see the car, or in a future video you probably see, and they'll be wrapped with like smoke film, just to give them that little tinted look. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Basically showed you how to remove and fit tail lights, but I've already showed that before, so it's nothing new and it's pretty easy to do. But if you found it helpful, feel free to give it a like. And leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think. Should I smoke them, or do you guys like them like this? Just, yeah, they do look totally different in person to what shows on camera. They look darker in person, and it really shows, like, it looks completely white there, but in person it's a little bit more like tint. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think, and subscribe if you're not already. Plenty more videos like this to come. But yeah, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah.